Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. Well, today is Floss Tube Day and it is my 278th Floss Tube. And we are at April 29th, 2025. Holy cow. I don't know where April went. I really don't know. Yeah, not a clue. I hope you're all well and you're having a great week, because we're into a new week already, and in 2 days it'll be May. Oh my goodness. And I do have my April cup. Yep, next week we use the May one. Today I have Jasmine Green Tea by Simple Truth. So yeah, get your beverage, get your snack, get whatever you need. And let's do this. Yeah. So it wasn't that busy last week. I mean, it seemed to be pretty straightforward, and it seemed like I only stitched on a few things. So, I mean, like beyond the videos, you know. And I had 4 starts and 3 reviews. So let's get started. So one of the starts came from Fan Cells. Let me put my book down so I don't knock it off on my lap here. And this one, it's so small. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Everybody's coming out. Awesome. All right. It is, I think it's called Birds in Love, and I'll try to get the glare off of that. Aren't they cute? So, yeah, I didn't get any further than what we did on the video, but I'm gonna like stitching on this just a little bit at a time. It's kind of nice to stitch on something this size and after you've been stitching on something ginormous. And we got ginormous this week. Holy cow, did we get ginormous. But before that, we also started this one. And let me look. It came from DP Clubs, and I'm calling it Venice. It says a watery place of Venice, or the watery place of Venice. So yeah, it's another really kind of small. I mean, it's long, but it's not too bad. And 11 count, and you can't see anything because my leftover thread is still there. Holy cow. So yeah, and it's an easy stitch. It would be a great, you know, stitch for a beginner. Yeah, they would love it because all you have to do is stitch. It's 11 count. You don't have to squint your eyes to see anything, and you can put as much back stitching in it as you want. So let me get rid of that. And we also started this one, and it came from Biggest Craft, if I can get it out of here. And it's another one from the Spring Company. Do we have it going in the right direction? I'm always afraid I'll have it upside down. But yeah, isn't she pretty? I'm trying. Oh dear. I got lights everywhere. There we go. So she's fairly easy as well. It's just long and skinny. So I've been working. I did a little extra. Try to get that out of there. Working on the black part of her hair, and where the needle is at, I'm using that next color, and I believe it's 3799. Isn't that the charcoal gray? I don't know. They did that on the other big one that I have, so I'm not sure. It may be just to kind of give it a little contrast. So that is all the further that I got with that one. And then drum roll. Oh dear. Well, that's not going to go in there right off. Where is the book? I got this one from Dream Stitch. Making sure it's right side up. It is the Megazilla. Another Megazilla. Yeah, 17 feet long, I think. It's kind of Megazilla. So, as you know, I started on, I'm trying to see. Holy cow. Let me look. I started on this side right here. And I'm going to put that right back there so it doesn't get all screwed up. And it's kind of crunched from me having it in my hands. So I'll straighten it out as much as I possibly can. Holy cow. Working on that same window that we all started with when I did the video. So I don't, oh, there's a couple things way up in here, but yeah, because I'm running out thread. But yeah, so it's coming along, slow but sure. It is got to be the stiffest canvas I've ever had. So it's going to take a hot moment to get it all worked up. Yeah. But that, everyone, hang on, I gotta reach, is all that I started. So it'll take a hot moment. And I also worked on the Stunning Peonies, another shiny one. I'm so sorry. But it is so beautiful. So beautiful. I love this. And I got this from AliExpress back towards the end of March. And I'm trying to figure out, I guess we worked in the pink, because I have started that other corner where the blue is, so I already had that done. But isn't that pretty? I think it'll be even prettier when you start putting in the darker colors to kind of make the rest of it stand out. And I don't know that I will or won't put some back stitching in it just to kind of define it a little bit. And then, hold please. All right, these big ones are really hard to show. But yeah, the next one is the 19 hairpins. And I started on this side right over in here. So I've been working on it steadily almost every day for, gosh, whoops. This needle is just not bound to be where it needs to be. So I will try to show you what I've been working on. So, and of course, you know, my arms are killing me. So we got, during the video, I was working right in here on that background. There's like a screen. I would call it a screen, I think. So I got that one little section done there. And then I've been working on, holy cow. Hold please. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. So I've been working on her shirt right in here. I did finish all the black up in here. And like I said, see that gray right there in her hair? That's what's going to fill in the rest of it, except for the flowers, of course, and maybe the headband thing around her hair. So yeah, it's coming along. I can't get it any other way. So I hope that it's showing. But I am working down. I almost got to that green part on her, let's call it shirt. And then that might start the skirt or the bottom of that dress. I'm not sure what colors or what. So, yeah. Wrestling alligators last week, I'm telling you. Not once, but not twice. Maybe 3 or 4 times. Yeah. But I do like working on that one because this material is so nice and so pliable and so easy. It's Riverside Building Night Moon all over again. Yeah. But that is everything that I worked on. Like I said, I worked mainly on this one and that last big one. I did put a few stitches. My thumb has just, I don't know if you can see it, it just snaps. It's awesome. And it hurts worse sometimes, and other times I don't even notice it's there. So, yeah. So I'm not really too excited about doing 14 count because it's just too much. that much smaller. So the 11 count has won over this last week. So we'll see. I will probably continue to stitch on this one. It's just nearby, and that other big one. You know, just so that I can get the material to start crunching down, if you will. It's right now, it just feels like you're working with something that has starch in it. It would be a great picture to put in a scroll frame that you didn't have to hang onto it, you know. But I can't do that up. Oh yeah, that just even demonstrating sends my shoulder here into apoplexy. So yeah, but I mean, because it's so stiff, it's not going anywhere. You know, it would be good for that, and it's way too stiff for me to even try to manhandle into a Q-snap. So we're just going to go on, and just like we don't know any better, and stitch, you know, the parts and just keep crunching it down as we go. I know. I hope y'all don't have these kind of issues, and that you can just pick whatever you want up and just stitch it, you know. But some days, it doesn't pay to get old. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. And side note, if you sent me a picture with the last day or two, I'm sorry I didn't get it in. So I will be putting those into tomorrow's stitch with me for sure. Thank you everyone who sent pictures and projects. I love seeing them all. They're just all so gorgeous, and y'all are so talented. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.